Hello and welcome everybody to another exciting podcast by none other NikoTheLegend, aka Nicholas Sorokin, and the time is 12:25 a.m. Date is 12/22/2016. Getting closer and closer to the holiday weekend of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. You guys, I just want to say happy holidays. Even if you don't celebrate, just happy holidays for the whole month. Celebrate something this month. Celebrate something with your family and your beloved or your animals, whoever. Whatever makes you family. Celebrate by yourself, for fuck's sake. Open up a bottle of beer or a bottle of wine, or play your favorite video game. Whatever you want to do, sounds good to me. So, yeah, if this doesn't come out before this weekend, then like I said, happy holidays, guys. Okay, so this is a topic that I'm really excited to talk about, and it's not something that's been like brought to like the internet or IGN posted something about it or Twitter or Facebook, whatever social media you want to use. This is actually a thing that I invented. Yes, me. I invented something just like this podcast happening live. Well, not live. Well, for me, but not for you. And it's it just needed this speechless right now. Let me just tell you folks that games are addicting. Flat out telling you now, and you know it be true. So how come someone hasn't made like a really interesting not necessarily a medical term or a scientific term, just like a gamer term, like something revolving around that addiction. And when I mean addiction, folks, I'm talking about, well, addiction as in you're so addicted to the game that you love playing and that you sacrifice everything else you do. Like, let's just say, oh, you're going to go work out today. You don't, or you work out faster, skip the workout in the end. It's a short one. Or you don't do your homework, don't do your chores, those types of things. Things that you would normally do. But you don't, because this video game is just so amazing and you're hooked, addicted. It's like the best game you've ever played. So how come we haven't made a term for that? Well, this so happens to be a thing now that I made up. And folks, we call it Skyrim Fever. Yes, Skyrim Fever. Not Skyrim Syndrome or Video Game Fever. You could call it Video Game Fever, but it's especially called Skyrim Fever because of its origin. And I just explained Skyrim Fever. Any game you play that's so well done, so addicting, so immersive that you don't care about anything else in the world, this is the game that you want to play. This is the game that keeps you up at night. This is the game that you talk about to your friends. Or, this is usually the game you play by yourself too. Nobody else knows how great it is because they just don't know. Or they do, and you're sharing the love. Share the love right now with your significant other, or whatever, your left hand for your penis. Hey, whatever makes you happy, right? But how did this come to be? How did Skyrim Fever become a term? Like, why even call it that? Why did I make it up like that? Well, I am myself a victim. We don't want to say victim because it's kind of got like a negative connotation to it, but let's just say I am a victim because it's true, but I wouldn't take it as in the wrong way. So if you know any lighter versions of it, let me know down in the comments below. So Skyrim Fever, well, exactly how the name starts. Skyrim. Yes, Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 5. Such a great, fantastic game. So many great memories, so much exploration, so many side quests. Sorry about that. So many everything. Fucking love fantasy medieval type settings. And guess what? When did it come out? Oh, 11/11. 11. That is fucking cool that they did that. That's how I knew the game was gonna be special. Come on, dragon shouts, fucking dragons coming at you. Your guy looks like an ultimate Viking badass, and the graphics look a million times better than ugly looking Oblivion. Character model wise, Oblivion, their character models were pretty bad, but environmentally it was good. But they did a good job on that game in Skyrim. Ooh, so atmospheric, so amazing. So much fun is spent over maybe 60 plus hours, which is really shit for how much people probably actually played. Oblivion I played 100 plus hours, so there you go. And Morrowind probably like 50 plus hours. But doesn't matter. I still had a blast playing the game, and if I went back to it, I'm still not done because of like the expansions and stuff. But you know, it's a long journey. You know, now I have it on PC with all the mods and stuff, and holy shit, I never go back to playing it on crappy consoles. That uncapped frame rate and those mods. But now that Skyrim Special Edition's out, you kind of you get it. You get the console mods that PC owners enjoy with their PC mods. Not all of them are out right now, so be patient if you have it. But at least you're getting the Special Edition version. It looks better and plays better than the original. So what the fuck ever, or vanilla version. Okay, so Skyrim Fever. Yes, I said it came out 11/11/11. That it did. So what did I do? Like every fucking kid on the block, I pre-ordered at GameStop. Physical. This is kind of before digital gaming downloads were like really at its most popular point. Compared to nowadays, everything's like digitally download so easy. I mean, they fucking promote the shit out of digital downloads. But not this time, folks. I went with the physical copy that I got at GameStop. And they were having a midnight launch. And let me tell you, it was definitely something special. I've been to so many midnight launches. I'm trying to remember how early I arrived there. Maybe 2 hours or 3 hours. The most I've ever been to a midnight launch at 3 hours, and I think it might have been that. I don't remember, but I was one of the first people to go there, or to be there. I think. See, I don't remember. But what I do remember is that you were doing a lot of cool raffles and stuff from GameStop employees, you know, giving out posters, having pizza out there if you want to pay for it, obviously, soda, you know, kind of getting you prepped up, getting you all excited for this fucking epic fantasy that's coming out. And holy fuck, it is epic. And, you know, just waiting for the game. And then what happens? What comes in through the mall? Or GameStop's at a mall nearby. And this guy wearing this like Zelda outfit with like chainmail and shit, like legit cosplayer. I was just like, holy shit, this guy is pretty fucking serious. And by the way, at the same time this game was coming out, I think there was Call of Duty Black Ops 1 coming out, which was also a big title. But come on, people, you were there for Skyrim. I think Call of Duty was coming out that night. I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But yeah, this fucking guy walking into the mall, he was ready to fucking beat it. Play the game and beat the shit out of it. Getting those dragon shouts, ready to take down those motherfucking awesome looking fantasy dragons. And guess what? It was close to midnight. Everyone's getting excited in the line. Everyone's got their fear boners because they don't want those fuckers in front of them getting the game. You want to get the game first. As soon as I got the copy, when the gates went up, not the gates, but as soon as they let us in, turned in my receipt, got my fucking copy, drove straight home, obviously, probably like 100 miles per hour. Just kidding. I'm not that fucking desperate to play a brand new game, even though I'm really excited. I'm still safe on the road. I still put on my seatbelt. And guys, I remember putting in my Xbox, making my character, well, obviously there's some stuff in between. Just the menu alone was spectacular. Everyone remembers that song. Yeah, you are singing in your head right now, fuckers. Yeah, good fucking shit. Oh, man. Amazing. Then you press new game and then blam. Holy fuck, you just start hearing a carriage riding through the fucking woods and it's snowing and people are talking to you and they're like, what did you get here for? And of course, it's like every Bethesda Elder Scrolls series story intro. You don't know how you really got there. You're just put there. You know, they start you and you kind of decide how you originated it, you know, in the game. It does in every Elder Scrolls game. Oh boy, does it ever. So that's the fantasy part about it, is that you make up your own shit. So yeah, eventually you get to the end of the ride of the carriage, pop out, Imperials are ready to chop your head off, and they ask you your identity. You make your character, and boom, holy shit. That was so cool. I can't remember which character I made. I think I made a Redguard first. You know, they're from the Alkir Desert. Fun fact for you. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Made my character fucking crazy dragon shit going on. A dragon comes out of nowhere and just starts blowing its fire at you about when you're about to get your head chopped on the chopping block, and you are saved by an evil dragon. Ooh, who would have thought that, right? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Maybe. You'll have to decide that for yourself when you're trying to escape its fiery breath, destroying the town that you're in. Yeah. So, you're running away with a friend who was on the carriage with you, takes you to the town. You meet up with an Imperial captain who was kind of a sympathizer, kind of felt bad for you because, they don't really know what you did wrong in a sense. Or I can't remember exactly how it goes, but, And then at the end you have a choice. There are two sides to the war, to the upcoming war. Imperials and Stormcloaks. Imperials are the red guys, Stormcloaks are the blue guys. And I'm fucking blue all the way, blue team, join Stormcloak, plus this guy is sharing the pain with me. He was on the carriage ride with me. So what the fuck do you think I'm gonna do? Obviously do that. So then the prologue begins. You get through the prologue, man, I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't played it. But you know what I'm talking about. The prologue was pretty great. And once you get out into the wilderness, folks, your world and mind are blown out of this world. Your friend just fucking leaves. He's just like, hey, I'll see you at the... And he's gone. You're like, whatever, I don't know what he said. But, if you did want to know, he's got a quest marker, a map, and you go fucking there. But what's so great about Elder Scrolls games, or just fantasy games in general, you don't have to fucking do anything you don't want to do in that game. You can fucking do whatever. You want to go fucking kill civilians? Be my guest. Can't kill the kids though. There's a mod for that. You want to go that way, this way, or that way? Yeah, you don't have to go just straight linear back, forward or backwards. Nope, you can fucking go omnidirectional. And take your motherfucking time to breathe in the fresh fuck air. And the dragon shit from the sky. Yep. Folks, that night, I had to go to bed. That was the sad news. Yeah, the sad news. I'm already getting to it. I was only able to play the game for an hour. Because I was pretty tired around that time. So I decided to go to bed. And by the way, I was playing on my brother's Xbox in his room. And did I have a 360 yet? Yes, I definitely did. But he had the sound system and everything. I had just TV sound. But he had the best TV and everything. Sound system, you name it. He was that type of brother of mine. He had all the cool cutting edge technology that I didn't. So why would I want to play on TV sound? I want to play on fucking awesome surround sound. So, yep, an hour I played, I was tired, I went to bed. And guys, I wonder if you were like this the first night. Did you have trouble sleeping when that game came out? Because I fucking did. Because guess what? I got up at 7 in the fucking morning that day, or the next day, and I went straight into my brother's room. I think he was getting ready for work or something like that, and I fucking turned the game on, and I played literally all day that day. And then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day, and then the month, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to call it. And at first, you always remember your first time playing an amazing game. It's always the best. You're the most addicted. You just go on a long session of playing the game, and you can't help it. You don't want to do anything else. We're getting to that Skyrim Fever. You don't want to do anything else. Like I remember going to work out that day after playing for so long, and then I had to cut the workout short because I really wanted to fucking play Skyrim. My brothers did the same thing too. We all did it. We all fucking booked it out there after getting like 2 quick workout in. And holy shit, I mean, like, usually it's a fucking video game. Why would it do that to us? Psychologically, they're like, what? That's insane. Oh, it's not insane if you're a gamer. You understand how fucking crazy addicting those games are because they're so amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful works of art. It really is a work of art, so don't fucking argue with me if you think it is. If you want to argue me, put it in the comments below. Oh, sorry if that's really annoying. So guys, that was the start of Skyrim Fever. Now, the term wasn't invented exactly, well, oh my god, maybe it was. I think it was invented either when we got home to play it, or at the gym. It might have been at the gym. I think my brother and I, him and I invented it, Skyrim Fever. And now you know, folks. Now you know what I'm talking about. That fucking game that just takes your life away and puts you in this life, this fucking virtual reality, this virtual environment. Holy crap. Yeah. That is insane. That's insane that a game can do that. You know it's not real, but your mind is so fooled. I would safely assume to say it was fooled. And yeah, and was I complaining? No. Skyrim Fever was a beautiful thing. I mean, I've done it with plenty of other games like Mass Effect 2. That game made me fail a fucking math test when it came out, and that came out a year before. That was an amazing fucking game. That was an incredible experience. And that's an RPG. Usually happens with me on RPGs. Halo 5 did it. Now, you can say what you want about the multiplayer and campaign, but it was still really fucking addicting, you gotta admit. It was pretty awesome when you first got your hands on it. I didn't stop playing. Dark Souls 3, same fucking thing. I had Skyrim Fever. I just couldn't do anything else but play that. Oh my god, it was amazing. Played it for like a week straight to beat it and stuff. 2 weeks, I'm sorry. 2 weeks straight. Such a great fucking feeling. And I don't regret any of it because it was a positive experience. I didn't fucking die from anything. I'm still alive. I still was working out. When Skyrim came out, I was way more immature on handling those types of responsibilities and what you needed to do. I still had it, but it was harder to maintain. Nowadays, I can control the habit, the urges, you know what I'm talking about. I found the balance. Whew, but holy shit. You feel bad when you don't play those games where you got the Skyrim Fever from. I mean, you guys have plenty of games too that you played the shit out of, or you played constantly, and you're boasting about how many hours. I spent over 122 hours in Dragon Age and Witcher 3. Those were fantastic role-playing games too. Did I regret any of it? No. Why the fuck would I do that? Why would I spend all that money and then regret playing it? It's stupid talk. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because look at them. How many times have they been drinking out with their friends, or going out drinking with their friends, right? Definitely more than 122 hours. That's like nothing in the drinking world. So at least what you're doing, if it's not hurting you physically or mentally, if you know it's not, then you're fine. Keep fucking doing it. As long as you're not murdering or abusing someone else, whatever. Stay in your safe environment. Don't fucking go out there in the real world. It's dangerous. Virtual world, you don't feel the pain. Unless maybe your character dies or your parents break the game or something happens. Your save file gets corrupted. But, yeah, Skyrim Fever. Remember that, folks. Skyrim fucking Fever. And I was supposed to have a special guest Dayton on here, but the crazy time zone. He's in the Philippines right now. I couldn't wait because it's 12:43 right now. I just got off of work about half an hour or 40 minutes ago. So, guys, that is an idea of what Skyrim Fever is. And, I'm waiting for you special guests to come on here so we can talk a long time about these subjects, because it's really, it's fun having other people talk on the podcast because you get to share and differentiate the opinions. So, what game gave you Skyrim Fever? Was it Skyrim? Was Skyrim really the fucking... truth, behold the truth, haha. Or was it one of those other games back in the day that you remember playing the shit out of, like Ocarina of the Time? Ocarina of Time is another example. Was it that game? Let me know down below in the comments. And subscribe, like, comment, do it. And guys, it is 12:44 a.m., 12/22/2016. That's the date. Thanks a lot, guys. Remember, Skyrim Fever is real. Let your friends know. Bye-bye.